Hello everybody, and today I will be talking about another Korean movie that I'd been wanting to watch for a very long time, and after I finally watched it recently, the only disappointment I had was with myself for not watching it anytime sooner. Well, let's get to it, shall we? Let's talk about The Quiet Family. The story follows a family that just bought a lodge in the countryside, but the business does not go well until they finally get their first customer, who unfortunately for them ends up committing suicide. And afraid of bad publicity, the family decides to bury the body. However, that only puts a start to the death rate of this lodge, with a lot of future visitors befalling horrible fates as well. The Quiet Family is a dark comedy horror that came out in 1998, and it was the first feature film for the director Kim Jee-woon, who later went on and made some of Korea's most prominent films like I Saw the Devil, A Tale of Two Sisters. I have a review for both those films, by the way, link in the description below if you want to check them out. A Bittersweet Life, The Good, the Bad, the Weird, and more. So, how was the first feature film of such talented director? Well, it was great. When you hear the plot synopsis, it might cross your mind that this is yet another lodge or cabin in the woods style of movie, but what differentiates and elevates The Quiet Family from other movies with a similar concept is the family. It consists of the parents, their two daughters, their son played by Kang-ho, and the uncle played by Choi Min-sik. For both of these actors, The Quiet Family was one of their first famous roles. It was quite interesting to see Choi Min-sik in a comedic role, since in every movie of his I've seen so far, he always has a serious, intense role. But hey, a great actor can pull off any genre, and Choi Min-sik definitely proves that with his portrayal of this shy, awkward uncle. The family is quite the odd bunch, and their interactions with each other and with their guests make this movie hilarious. I laughed many times watching this movie. The awkward interactions and also the way the family handles each guest and their deaths never failed to get at least a chuckle out of me. The first death was of course a shock to the family. It was a heavy burden for them. But the more guests died, the more they got used to it, and by the end of the film, it just basically became a natural part of running the inn. Greeting the guests, making sure they meet their needs, keeping the lodge clean, digging another hole to bury another dead body. That's the routine of this poor family. Despite its simple concept, which is guests having unfortunate fates in this inn, The Quiet Family neither felt repetitive nor boring at any point in its runtime. This movie is fun, plain and simple. It's just pure fun, and I had an absolute blast watching it. That's the biggest compliment for a piece of entertainment, and The Quiet Family did not fail to entertain me. It kept me, with my awful attention span, engaged from the very first minute until the very last. When it comes to the horror part of the film, don't expect to be spooked by this movie. It's a dark comedy with horror elements, but it's never really trying to be scary. It could at best seem morbid at times, but don't expect big jump scares that's gonna make you poop your pants. It's not trying to do that, and the horror element here mostly contributes to the comedy, and that's great. One other thing that I really enjoyed about this film was the atmosphere of it all. The setting with the lodge in the woods was a perfect choice for this movie. The lodge itself doesn't really seem unsettling or off-putting. It's a lodge where a family lives, and when you see them living their daily lives, there's nothing scary about it. However, when the nighttime comes and guests arrive, when they walk towards their room and you hear the thunderstorm in the background, the horror atmosphere makes its presence known. Cinematography also contributes to this, making comedic scenes funnier and also setting up some spooky scenes. There's something really cozy about a movie like this, a lodge in the woods run by a family set in the late 90s. It just makes me want to curl up in a blanket late at night while it's raining outside, have a pizza and a soda next to me, and just enjoy the film. It's that kind of a movie. Unfortunately, when I was watching the movie, it wasn't raining outside and I didn't have pizza or soda either. But hey, it was the nighttime, and I also had some snacks, and I had plenty of fun watching The Quiet Family. And that's pretty much it. The Quiet Family is a hilarious dark comedy with an awesome cast of characters that make this movie quite memorable, and I had an absolute blast watching it, and I can't recommend it enough. Just get some snacks, sit comfortably, and prepare yourself for some fun times. Treat yourself, and watch The Quiet Family. I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts on The Quiet Family. Also, in the description below, I will have a link, first of all, for my playlist of all the Korean movie reviews I've done so far, and also 2 separate links for other Kim Jee-woon movie reviews, which is I Saw the Devil and also A Tale of Two Sisters. So yeah, check those out if you're interested. and links for both of my social media accounts, Twitter and Instagram. I post stuff, share my opinion on different things. So yeah, if you're interested, check them out in the description below. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, and made it this far, leave a like. And if you don't want to miss my other movie and TV show related videos, subscribe to this channel. Bye.